And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So Bowling Green's offense takes the field to start this game off. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll run it again. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's got it down the middle. On the move at the 30. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Got it in the middle. It's Porter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Let's talk about Bowling Green for a minute. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45 a lot of times. So many people close together, so earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Looking to buy time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the 1st down.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Pine. Wide out trying to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, BG.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly.
Score the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Zips offense will go to work for the first time today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him. They can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down. Like, make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hits.
Caught in the backfield. It's Polk. At midfield, he's got room. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Zips, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Creates a little space. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Setting up the screen. Oh, a lot of space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck to bring down too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country, and he showed you his open field running there.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to throw. It's Pine. Looking to scramble. With the catch, it's Harris. Turning on the Jets. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to ball his way in. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if any...
He smashes his way through again. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Looking downfield, it's Finley. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Oh, my God.
He's got it on the outside. Off and running. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my
And
gosh.
that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Quick completion on the out.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short ball. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
He'll sneak it. Got enough for the first.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Ridley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in fourth and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
The Falcons have their offense in high gear. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a gap. It's Porter. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. The offense changing the play. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
They'll run it from the gun. And the ball slipped out. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense is very lucky to keep possession on that one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Well, that's a fortuitous bounce because we know this guy already fumbled earlier in the game, David. He's got to do a better job with 5 points of pressure on that ball.
Or he's going to be sitting on the sidelines. Coaches are not going to continue to trust you if you're going to continue to put the ball on the ground.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Finley. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The Zips will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Going right to work up top. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Flips it out to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Wants to throw again. Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll try it again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab past the marker. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. He's a bullet on that pass and converted the field.
He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver, gets the big 4th down conversion.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Porter. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field. It's Pine. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Falcons. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown in the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going deep. Snags it on the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Finds his man. It's Polk. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. That's caught. It's Newell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Zips have pushed it inside the 20. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on third down from their own 20. He'll do it himself. He's brought down good pickup on the play, but not quite to the 15-yard line. That's where he had to get for the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. He's got it. First down and more. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
He's got it on the run. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a fourth and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
This drive will open from the 15. The give on the inside. Open space at the 25. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark.
It's a seam wide open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Hard running there.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Good timing on the quick out. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation.